All right, my Young and the Restless fans. So I want to talk about the next episode of the Young and the Restless. It's going to be the continuation of the stabbing of Jack. Remember that Patti stabbed Jack on Friday's episode. And I told you guys, I said she still had that knife in him when they fell to the ground. She pulled it out. And I said, I know this is assault, but that is not good because it could cause a person to bleed out. It looks like Jack may just be bleeding out because he is bleeding from the mouth and losing a lot of blood. So Diane and Kyle is going to come home, walk into the house looking for Jack, calling him. He's not responding. All of a sudden they hear a crash. It looked like it's coming from the dining room. And so they go in there to find Jack stabbed lying on the ground. It looks like Diane is going to be talking to him, trying to, get him to stay with her because Jack was alert when he did whatever he did to cause the crash. And then he went unconscious. So Kyle is going to call 911, and they're going to tell him that someone else has already called, and he's shocked, wondering who could have called 911. And then he knows that it's Patti. So, so he just tells him to send someone. He goes out to talk to Detective Bureaus, let him know everything that happened, with the plan that Jack had. And Detective Bureaus, of course, is going to be, tripping about everything and why didn't they call him. So anyway, he's telling him that they believe that it was Patti that did that to Jack and that they believe she may still be in the house. So they send the police to walk through the house to go look for her. Eventually, they're going to find her. She's going to be up in the bedroom, crying, acting a fool, like she just, we all know how Patti is. Anyway, she's going to try to blame Diane and say that Diane was the one that stabbed Jack. She tried to stop Diane, but Diane wouldn't and stabbed her, slashed her. I'm going to take that back. No stabbing. Slashed her in her arms. So, anyway, they're going to get her downstairs, taking care of Jack. He is going to flatline, and but I think they're going to bring him back. It looks like Jackie is going to be bleeding out. This is really bad. So I don't think he's going to be leaving the show. Like I said before, I didn't hear anything about Jack leaving the show or not. There have been some rumors about some exits, so we can only presume who those people will be. But in any event, they get Jack out to go to the hospital. It looks like Diane wants to go, but they're not going to let her go because Patti is spinning this story about Diane stabbing Jack. Kyle, I'm like, Kyle, I don't know if Kyle, I'm reading through the line and I'm thinking Kyle is not going to be too much help. I don't know why. I just don't believe that they're listening to him. They pretty much seem like, to me, they're believing everything Patti is saying out of her mouth. Anyway, I don't know. I just feel like all Detective Bureaus has to do is talk to the family because pretty much everyone knows Jack's plan to move Patti into the house and what he was trying to do to protect Diane. The only person that really knows about Dr. Markham is Tracy, so she can help them out on that front. I'm trying to think when they do go to that house where Diane was being held, is the doctor still going to be there? Because we know that Diane on Friday's episode gave him a double dose of the rugs that she took from him. I believe they were sleep aids. So I'm thinking and I'm assuming, it's just my prediction, no spoiler, that if she gave him that double dose, he should still be knocked out. He should be knocked out for a while. But if he's not, I do believe that he's probably going to clean that place because he knows that the cops are soon to come because Kyle was there. I believe that he's going to clean it out. There will be no trace of Diane there. I'm just assuming, and this is just a prediction, because he may not, who knows. But I'm assuming that he may clean that place out. There'll be no traces of Diane, period, or any communications with Patti. But I'm hoping that he's still there when they show up. So, and if not, I'm hoping they do catch him not too far from the place so that we can find out if this guy is truly Martin. But anyway, So yeah, guys, they're going to eventually get Jack out of there to get him to the hospital. And Detective Bureaus, it looks like they're saying that he's going to hold Patti and Diane there for questioning. So I guess we'll find out what is going to go on with that moving forward. I hope they don't use this as a drawn out storyline of Patti being able to blame Diane, and she's able to go to the hospital, visit Jack, this person who tried to unalive him, and she's able to do worse things probably to him. So I hope it doesn't go down like that, that they find out that Patti did this and she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, get her behind back to a mental institution where she belongs, because she injured her own self. Remember, I told y'all, she told Jack they were going to be together forever. I was assuming that she was going to try to take her own self out because she thought that she had unalived Jack. So anyway, we're going to see Matt and Phyllis at the shade room. They're going to run into Noah. Well, we know that Noah has a problem with Matt. They're going to have their little talk, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then we're going to see Matt and Phyllis having some conversations, talking, you know, she's trying to get a little information out of him and whatnot. But eventually she's going to accept a date. She wants to go out on a date with him. So I can't wait to see this. I want to see if there's going to be some type of romance, a relationship with the two of them. I think it'll be interesting. So, and here we go with Audra. Audra. She gets on my last nerve. I mean, always got to come up and show up to the shade room because we know she's interested in trying to get Noah back. She just don't care. Flirts with him in front of Sienna like it's nothing. Trying to question Sienna and pump her for information, but Sienna doesn't fall for it. So anyway, Noah is going to come to the shade room, and of course, and him talking, going over there talking with Matt. She's going to go over there, you know, and push up on him. That's what I call it. And try to flirt with him and everything. And, you know, this guy is talking about protecting her. No, dude, you need to protect your girlfriend. First of all, you don't need to be talking to Audra. You look like you're flirting with her in your girlfriend's face. Do you have no respect? I guess not, because you did leave. I can't remember the other girl's name. Y'all let me know in the comments because I can't remember her name. The one he was dating when he left the Abbott house to go out of the country to do another club. So I can't remember her name, but we know that he, I believe, was cheating allegedly on her when he got with Sienna, and Sienna was cheating on Matt with Noah. So I'm trying to figure out, when did Audra come in all of this? You know, he was with another woman, and then I thought that they said that he met Sienna, you know, and that dating the other girl, you know, and he left the other girl for Sienna. So I'm trying to figure out, Young and the Restless, when did Audra come into play? Y'all let me know if y'all know. Anyway, so that's that. Audra's going to be flirting with him. He's going to be look like he's flirting to her. I'm like, is it either Nate or it's Noah? Which one is it going to be? And Noah, is it going to be Sienna or is it going to be Audra? Make up your freaking mind. But anyway, guys, that is pretty much all of the spoilers I wanted to share with you guys. Pretty much, it looks like Young and the Restless is going to be all about the situation that happened with Jack and Patti and Diane, and her stabbing him and trying to blame everything on Diane. But all right, guys, I will come back with more updates until the next video.